Today's so Nargle. And I was thinking recently, you know how Five Awesome Girls say every day's awesome because, and yes, I've been watching a lot of the Five Awesome Girls recently. Well, I felt we should have our own phrase. So then I started thinking, we couldn't be looking, because then it would go like, hey, today's looking because, you're looking at what? Like, what? But then I started thinking, and I also started watching Mean Girls, which, by the way, is a 2 to the extremely rather good movie. But we're gonna push that out to the side. Anyway, and this girl, she randomly starts saying, oh my god, so fetch. And I was thinking, we could totally start our own new, phrase. We could be like, that is so Nargle. And everybody else would be like, what? But we would get it. And everybody who watches us would get it. So we could just go around and say, yo, that isn't the bomb. No, that's so Nargle. And then it becomes this huge catchphrase. And over time, looking for Nargles would take over the world. So that was my that was my evil planning day, okay? Moving on. I haven't made a video in weeks, and that's because my computer broke and Corley started uploading and I was sick. And then last week I just had so much crap on the go I couldn't even think about doing anything. And so I've come back, and yes! And it's right in time for Christmas and I'm so excited. Which, by the way, is really dorky, but every time I'm my friends, they're like, oh my god, Christmas is coming up. And I'm like, yeah, duh. And then when everyone says Halloween is coming up, or my really dorky, awesome people friends who are like, NaNoWriMo, I was like, guys, it's not that time. Sheesh, it's only 12 weeks till Christmas. Get your rock on the go. Rock with a W. Every time I say rock, in my head I spell it with a W. Just saying, if my life had subtitles, whenever I said rock, even if I meant rock, it would be a W. It would be, hey, those are some cool rock with a W. Bam. This year is becoming really Nargle because I get to do a lot of projects that involve video editing, which is totally Nargle, okay? I'm just gonna say that now. Every adjective will be Nargle. Yeah, Laura's really Nargle. But it's when you got those little Mad Libs, it'd be like, adjective, Nargle, noun, Nargle, place, Nargle, because Nargle will be right next to Nerfiteria. Actually, it'd be its own little island. It'd be Nargle. And you can never see it, and only a few natives of Nerfiteria believe in Nargle, but it exists, and that's where we live. Just saying, when the world, explodes. Another random topic. I don't know if you've seen where I live, but I live on Newfoundland, and it's kind of shaped like this, except it's kind of like a finger thing. I don't know which way it's looking. It's got this little thing. We could totally add another piece and it would be this. So I vote Newfoundland Nerfiteria, okay? Another thing, I won a button contest put on by the Moaning Myrtles and Lauren Fairweather and Nina Jenkovic. All of whom I adore. All of whom, just only 2 of them, but just go with me. All of whom I adore, and I was really excited to know that they're gonna be printing them. And if you guys go to any of their shows and see one of my buttons, you guys can be like, I know the girl who designed those. Because technically you kind of do. And, it might make me feel special if you do that. Because otherwise I'm pretty sure they don't really care. Yeah, so that's a lot. I've been doing musical things recently, as I know who are on YouTube now can attest, because they've been all doing it too, and we're doing the Wizard of Oz, and I don't know what I'm trying out for, because I was just dude, I'm gonna sing. I'm pretty okay. Dancing I can kinda get. I'm not a dancer, but I can try. Dancing is something you can practice and learn. Singing something you kinda need to be born with a little shred of talent. So yeah guys, this is Tuesday. This video is probably gonna be super long, but I had a lot to say, and be prepared to get your socks knocked off by the awesome second week of Christmas, which means there's only 10 weeks left. And yeah, Christine, I'll see you Thursday.